Okay, today it's all about taking her down. Yep. It's time to put a window in, folks. Window day. Window day at the cabin. Yeehaw. I got one in. You see me do the double? Now we're going to do the fire pit window. This is going to be a great view. Okay, I know it's dark in here, folks. I get that. When you work inside of a cabin and all you're doing is working with natural sunlight coming through the window, or this window, which is soon to be, I'm just adding some trim boards in here. Thought I would just take you along on my little journey here of throwing a board in. This is how that goes. One board helps another board. You get it? Just like so. Now I'm not too concerned about my inside lip. I just want this board to match the outside. That way, on the outside, the trim all matches all the way around. Which it pretty much does. In the process, you just got to pay attention how it goes, how it fits. Throw a few screws in here for good measure, like I always do. Make sure this thing don't fall out. Most of these windows are 100-year-old barn windows, so the glass is pretty fragilic. Or I guess in English language that would be fragile. They are that. Already broke one. That's enough. I think one's my limit. Okay. Board in. Let me see if that window's going to fit now, huh? This window's a little bit whopper jawed. But it does fit. Pretty tight though. Not sure I like that. But I'm going to play with that off camera so you don't hear me say a bunch of bad words that I probably shouldn't be saying. None come to mind. But this is my happy place. I don't get too mad up here. Even Blue, laying here sleeping on my cabin floor today, is enjoying the moment. So let's get back to you. Okay, window in. Got my toggle in. You can see that or not, it's so dark in here. This is my front window that was the old sagger. I know why it sags, is because the caulking here is bad. Caulking comes right out. So I think I need to jack this thing up, re-caulk her, and it'll be good to go. But how about that, folks? How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Brand new window in the cabin. I can walk up here and go, wow, look at that fire, would you? That's awesome. Let me show you the fire. Okay? Okay, we're walking up to the window. We're going to look out the old fire pit. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a sight? Isn't that a sight? Right through the window, huh? Isn't that cool? So at night I can walk up, look right out my window, and see how the old fire is doing. Pretty awesome, folks. Kinda looks old-timey, don't it? Got the flag a blowing. Well, I guess not right now, but she's looking good, folks. I'm sure loving the look of the old cabin. It just really, really starting to come together. Finally. 3 years of off and on working on this thing. 3 years, folks. It's a lot of years. An hour here, 2 hours there. A little bit gets you a long way if you just keep after it. Let that be some words to live by. Just keep after it, folks. You'll get there. Fire pit down front, ready to rock. But boy, I tell you, we've been having weather in the 80s here the last couple of weeks. We're into fall. No rain, no fire. Looking out my window from the cabin, I can see the fire burning outside. It looks so good from in here, I can almost feel the heat. That's sad, right? Well, it's 53 degrees, Saturday morning, and I'm feeling okay. So I thought I'd build me a small fire, throw some leaves on there, and get some of the crap burned up around my campfire. Perfect day for that. Okay, when the batteries go dead on your drill and all you got to, well, I got that unscrew with my knife. Check that puppy out, huh? Thank God it wasn't a big one. No harm, no foul. Shoe's good as new. That's my shoe. I felt something on the bottom of my foot. It was kind of poking the bottom of my foot, and I'm like, what the Sam Hill? Took my shoe off, and guess what? It's a screw. It just barely goes through, so it didn't puncture my foot, but by God, we got to get that out of there. Hey, be careful when you're building outside, guys. What's that about live your life carefully? Who's the preacher on that one, right? Okay, first thing first. Welcome to Oregon, everybody. Hey, it's cold today. It's about 42, 43. So I thought first thing I'd do this morning is I split some cedar wood here. Gotta love that cedar. Gonna build a fire. Let's get us a fire going, shall we? I'd call that priority number 1. And then we're going to have a little talk. This is a talk that we've all been wanting to hear. And it's a good talk. Burn, fire, would you? Burn. I want to use 2 pieces of newspaper here, so with the cedar in there, I don't really know why you're smoking so bad. I got this thing wide open here. I do. There is closed and there is open. Okay, let's try that. Get the old fire ripping. I got plenty of wood here. I've got a few chunks of 2x4s and 2x6s, and here's another piece of cedar. Just pop that one in half. Lay him up in there. The beauty with cedar is, man alive, does it burn. Got a crappy looking old 2x4, another piece of cedar. There's another board with nails. Let's just put him in. Let's get him up. Sacrifice you to the fire, dude. Alright, guys. Stick with me. Fire's going. Well, today I thought I might show you around the cabin a little bit, since I've been working on my bedroom over here. I got 2 windows in. I think if you've watched my last videos, you might have seen that. I've actually got 2 windows in. One more to go. This window, my kitchen window, probably my favorite window in the whole cabin. Now, no longer of use to me because it's in the wrong place. So I think what I'll do now is I'll block this off and I'll put maybe a spice rack or something up here. Something shallow. And then this window can go over here to the north side. And again, it'll be an open-close type window, as all my windows in the cabin are. I like open windows in the summer because with the screens on the windows, keeps most of the bugs out. Don't keep them all out, most of the bugs. That's nice. I don't know if you guys have remembered, but 2 weeks ago I had an injury to my face. That is all healed up very well. I've had no headaches, knock on wood, from getting slammed so hard. It's a wonder I haven't had headaches from the hit I received. My biggest thing was I'm very glad that I did not injure my eyeball. It was very close, and luckily it missed. And I've been to the doctor. The doctor said everything looks okay. I had a CAT scan, that was okay. They found nothing up there, so that was a good sign. But yeah, all in all, my accident, unfortunate, but they do happen. I try and be careful. That's why I tell you guys, live your life carefully, because I'm trying to. But you know, sometimes we fail. As much as we'd like to live it as perfect as we can, sometimes that just doesn't happen. So thanks to everybody for hanging in there with me, and let's get on with the video, shall we? Since I'm A-OK, right? A-OK. Alright, well, you see this cabinet here in the bedroom. This is going in the old front door. Horseshoe's still there. But what I did is I got a cabinet. I'm going to turn it on its side, and I'm going to put doors on there. So that is going to be my new pantry. That's where I'll keep food. Maybe I can keep some of my cookware. That'll be handy to have. Around here, that is the north wall. North window will go in there. Around here is my, we back up a little bit for the shot. That is my east window. Going up, there's the roof. I still have not got that wall finished into the bedroom here. I got to do that yet. In the works. Now that it's raining, we'll get that done. And here is, of course, my big double window facing south. Yeah, the bedroom. It's coming along, folks, coming along. Alright guys, well, the story I got to tell you today is one that I didn't quite know how to do it, but I had a friend of mine wanting to do my roof. Professional roofer. I was glad that he wanted to do that for me, and I was very appreciative to him for suggesting the idea. But 2 weeks ago when I got injured, it wasn't about 2 days later, Tuesday, when I went to the doctor, I had to go in and get checked out and make sure that, you know, things weren't as serious as they could have been. A couple of my cousins came over and they actually put a tin roof on my cabin. I guess they had leftover metal from a project that they were doing. It was a barn they were building and had a bunch of leftover tin. So they came over here as a surprise and a good thing for me to slap some metal on my roof. And a couple hours worth of work. 2 guys, it's not a very big building. They had all the stuff to do it and they just made it happen. So far it's been about a week and we've had rain for 2 or 3 days and it hasn't been leaking, so I'm happy about that. I'm just surprised that somebody would do something like that. I guess I got the best people out there, and that's including all of you. Sure nice. It humbles me. Pay it forward. I try to when I can. I don't go to that extreme, I don't think. But it's nice that people actually care and want to help you. So thanks. Thanks for the help. go. There's my new brown roof. I think I mentioned in one of my videos before that I wanted a brown, green, or maybe even a red. But I think the brown, wow, it really looks good. It blends right in. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted it to blend into the scenery up here, like, you know, like it belongs up here in the wilderness. So, yeah. Thanks, cousin. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for helping me out. Sure looks good. Well, one thing I got to be thankful for is the rain. It's back. We have had such a hot, bloody hot summer. The fires, as usual, have been horrible this year. But with the rain, it's helping. It's going to start putting them out. We still have some burning, but they're on the way out. It is winter time, and now that the rains are going to be here on a regular basis, things should get better pretty quickly here. In a couple of 3 weeks, we ought to be back to normal. So rain is good. Our trees are going to be very happy about that. We can start building fires. That's why I got my fire in the cabin today. I figured with the rain, we're safe. We're safe. I'm trying to keep it on the down low. Nothing too hot. But you know how that goes, right? Us cabin people, we like a warm fire too, you know what I mean? But now with my cabin almost closed off, even with this little opening in my wall, it heats up really nice in here. It's quite comfortable. So me and Blue, we're kind of enjoying it. So stay tuned, because I will be spending a night up here probably pretty quickly. November and December I get time off being a school bus driver. Since I do get time off, maybe I can plan a night to come up and spend a night or maybe two and see how Blue does, and you're going to find that out with me, because I have no idea how he's going to react to this new building that we've never slept in. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to say adios, like always, and remember, what's my favorite saying? I wish I would take heed. My wife would too. Live your life carefully. And seriously, folks, I mean that. So please, live your life carefully. And thanks, everybody, for subscribing. My subscribership has gone up. I love that. That's awesome. Never knew the day would come when I'd have over 100 people. So it's good to have you on board, folks. Stay with me. There'll be more. We're better. We're back. Stronger than ever. So we can continue. Continue on. And we will.